What's up guys, YGO Strats coming at you with a Quantum Monarch profile. It's mostly the same as my other build, but that touch bit more consistent, or at least I found it to be, and a lot of other people have found it to be too. Quantum Monarchs are just a little bit more consistent in the sense that when you get Veilored, it doesn't end your turn immediately every time. Because Vassal Monarchs kind of has trouble with Effect Veiler. This one, not as much, but it can still be a pain in the butt depending on your opening hand. That's just any deck though. So without delaying, we're getting right into it. It's mostly the same as any other Monarch deck, and including my Vassal Monarch profile, but still, triple Erebus, fantastic card, the best Monarch in my opinion. He can spin any card from the hand, field, or graveyard into the deck by sending 2 Monarch spell and trap cards from the deck to the graveyard, so you can set up things like Prime Monarch and Pantheism and then get rid of your opponent's card. It's great turn 1 or turn 2, let them start with 5 cards instead of 6, or, you know, get rid of one of their problem that they just put, one problem card they've shown you that they've put effort into getting out. So however you need to do it, it's just a fantastic card. Also, when it's in the graveyard, you can pitch a Monarch spell and trap to add 1 monster with 2400 or more attack and 1000 defense, so any of our big beaters from the graveyard back into the hand. And again, you can pitch Prime Monarch or Pantheism or whatever, depending on what's in your hand. We're also running 3 Ehther, the Monarch of the Heavens, Heavenly Monarch. Great for interrupting your opponent's turn. You can tribute summon it during your opponent's main phase, so right before they go into battle phase, you can just tribute summon this, pull out Kuraz, pop both their monsters, they draw 2, and then, you know, they go into battle phase and they're like, well, shit, I gotta go into main phase 2 because you just stopped what I was initially gonna do. Yeah, it's when she's tribute summoned, you can special summon 1 monster with 2400 or more attack and 1000 defense, so any of our Monarchs from the deck, or things like Majest's Fiend to stop effects, and then at the end of the turn, that card bounces back into your hand to tribute summon it for next turn. I'm running 1 Mega Caius. Again, as my other video, Stalos might be better, but I just love banishing 2, and he's the coolest looking one in my opinion, so that's why I'm running Caius. 1 Kuraz for Ehther, just pop cards and draw for yourself, or just disrupt their turn entirely. 1 Majest's Fiend to negate effects. I'm running 2 Edea and 2 Eidos for all that good, you know, Vassal Monarch summoning nonsense that we know and love. Pretty self-explanatory. For my Quantum Engine, I'm running 2 Red Layers. Red Layer can special summon itself if it's the only monster you control. And then, you know, it's got some graveyard effects, like if it's in the graveyard, you can target 1 Super Quant monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. Obviously, you can't add Super Quant Red Layer using that effect, but it can be helpful. 1 Blue Layer, because I hate drawing it. I've heard people not play this build because they don't want to draw into it, and drawing into it first turn makes so many dead cards and just like, it's just bad. But when you don't draw into it first turn, other than that, it's great. When it goes to the graveyard, you can shuffle up to 3 Super Quant monsters from the graveyard into the deck, so you can get rid of 1 or even 2 of your Red Layers and itself back in the deck to keep Emergency Teleport live and all that fun stuff. It's just really good. Basically, you never have to eat up your normal summon because you're going to be using Emergency Teleport to bring out Super Quant Blue Layer, but it is what it is. I'm also running double Maxx for draw power and double Veiler. I've seen some people play no Veiler and triple Maxx. I just don't like the idea of turboing into Blue Layer into my hand as much as, I guess, so much as to play 3 Maxx is what I'm getting at here. The spell lineup, mostly the same as my other build. Triple Domain, triple no playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Well, you have a tribute summoned monster and your opponent doesn't. They can't summon from the extra deck. A tribute monster attacking another monster gains 800 attack, which puts all our monsters at 36, or 3200 attack, which is either way enough to get over a Dark Destroyer or anything like that. We're playing triple draw power of the Monarchs. Pitch 1 Monarch spell and trap, draw 2. Do that unlimited times per turn, and then once per turn you can banish it from your graveyard, reveal 3 Monarch spell and trap from your deck, and then your opponent picks 1 and adds it to your hand. The other 2 are shuffled back into the deck. Show 3 Tenacity, get whatever the hell you want. Speaking of, you're running 3 Tenacity, reveal 1 monster with 2400 attack and 1000 defense, or 2800 attack and 1000 defense to add 1 Monarch spell and trap card from your deck to your hand. Like Stormforth. Stormforth just lets you tribute your opponent's monster, or one of your opponent's monsters in place of your own for a tribute summon. Just non-targeting spot removal, easy as that. 1 return for searching or pitching, 1 march for protection or pitching, and because we're playing those super quants, triple emergency teleport, doesn't eat up your normal summon, which means you contribute, and you bring out blue layer, which will recycle itself once it goes to the grave. So absolutely beautiful, very consistent in my books. For the trap lineup, it's just triple Prime Monarch. Just summon it, you know, like I said in the last video. If you have 1 face up on the field and 1 in the graveyard, target the 1 in the graveyard and 1 other, and then chain the 1 in the graveyard's effect to banish a spell and trap and summon itself. Then you'll shuffle 1 card into your deck to draw 1 and have 1 card on field contributing. Great thing to pitch with Erebus, great thing to pitch with Pantheism, great thing to get in the graveyard as fast as you can, really, it never hurts, and just a fantastic card overall. That does make up the profile for this video. Go ahead, leave a comment, tell me what you think I should do differently, what you do differently, all the fun stuff that comes along with Yu-Gi-Oh! Deck profiles on YouTube. I find this to be just better than regular Vassal Monarchs, or just that much good enough over regular Vassal Monarchs to be playable in the more competitive stream, but either way, this one is the more expensive build. Red Layer was like $20 the last time I saw it, and Emergency Teleport still a pretty penny, even though it's going to be getting a reprint in Premium World 3. Whatever. Go ahead, leave the comment like I said. Thank you for watching, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on YGO Strats.